Hey Mills, I'm gonna be right back though. I started, but I need to step away for a sec still, regardless. But I'll be right back. But I'm supposed to. Someone wants help with their stuff, and I wanted to at least be at because we said around this time. But I'll be right back, and then we can catch up. My game crashed. That sucks. Good start. How are you, Mills? How's your evening? Good start. Good start. We'll try this again. I didn't even think that my shaders were. I thought my shaders were done compiling. I don't even know why that would crash. But whatever. Whatever. We try again. Nope, nope. There they are down there. Okay, well, yeah, that's. We just won't go in the same game. Let's go this one. I'm gonna come up and see you. Okay, whatever. If it crashes, it crashes.
Headed to green. Ready to move. Throwing the barrel. God, I'm good. Setting up.
Abrams is missing.
Pick my target. Just for you. Henry, catch! That's what I like to see.
Your patron.
Don't mess with the law. Yeah! Here comes the barrel! Incoming! I'm either gonna blow him up or make him run like hell. Either works for me.
Our green Wyper is under attack.
Do your holiday shopping with a little extra confidence this year.
Gonna go in there and give him hell.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Hey, Dagger. Emils, how is that the game that you sent me? Is it still a Talon game? How you want to look out tomorrow? Whoops. Is this holiday doing good? Mills, you're already gone. Meh. Meh. Sorry you're doing meh, Tiger. Oh, they're doing meh. The holiday. Zax, bro, you here? Zax's away, bro. You said that time worked great. All right, let me at you, Zax. Meh. Meh, 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 meh. So, I'm leaving. In a week from now, I'm leaving on the 5th of January. And I'll be gone for like 10 days. And I'm like, kind of really like hoping low key that all the new heroes and the update come out while I'm gone. Like, and then when I come back, I'm just gonna have this wonderful new content and new heroes to come back and play to and enjoy. It's kind of what I'm looking forward to as well when I come back. You did not watch last night though, Dagger, but at least I don't think, maybe you stopped for a couple minutes. I don't remember. But I will say I got like I'm like, so I didn't realize this was had I was like so tired of, McGinnis. I out of my 6 games last night, I fought McGinnis 4 of them. She's become the new Hayes for me. And Hayes wasn't really a super problem until or rather Hayes didn't annoy me until it was like a while ago or early Deadlock time frame. Like this time last year was when Hayes was bothering me. But now, and I really was trying not to show it, but I was actually starting to get, my mood and enjoyment of the game was actually getting ruined because of McGinnis. I just, oh my god. Yeah, she's always been good. It's just people, because her kit is like such a tank, people don't play her. Most people rather don't play her. But oh my god, she ruins the game mostly for me. Out of all the characters in the game, personally, she ruins like through it. This is the course of the entirety of the game, because there's certain parts of the game where, you know, some others are more oppressive, and she's just one for me that just ruins it all times of the game for me. And so I'm like, I'm what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is like until the balance change comes, like if today or tomorrow when I play is really kind of like constant McGinnis, I'm gonna play McGinnis. I'm tired of fighting her fucking healing turrets that slow you, and if you get if there's 3 of them down and nobody's killing them, they're gonna have 600 health and they're just gonna melt you. I'm tired of it. I was really trying. Like, I don't really try to like let my negativity or things that do bother me in the game come through when I stream because I don't like watching people that do that. So I don't want to be that either. Well, especially if someone's always like being negative. But man, 4 games in a row uh, against the person that I do not like. I like that Doorman just literally just dropped from the sky there. So if that comes the case, then I'm just gonna end up playing. I'm gonna end up playing her myself if today or tomorrow. I don't know how long I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna stream. I streamed 4 hours last night. I'm not doing 4 hours today. I don't even know how long. I may just do a review in a game today, and I may adjourn. I may do 2 games, but I was not planning on playing too long today. And then same thing tomorrow. Tomorrow I have um I want to go ice skate basically, and their open skating hours are during when I would like still be streaming. So tomorrow I'm going to start early, and I don't know if Emils is even here still, but Emils, we can take a look at you. That's the reason why I asked you if you wanted to like do it tomorrow, because I'm going to stream a little early tomorrow. We can look at your game like first thing since it's easier and it's earlier for you. And I'll probably like end like 2 p.m. or something my time because I want to ice skate. I've been enjoying ice skating, by the way. When I went to visit family earlier this month, I went rollerblading, and I had a lot of. I enjoyed it actually. I had a lot of fun actually rollerblading, and it made me think of wanting to do more. But then I was like, I actually really enjoyed ice skating when I'm not that good at it, but I enjoyed it when I tried it for a couple months earlier in my life. And so I looked around, and there's an ice rink near me, like 10 minutes from me or so, 10, 15 minutes. So I was like, I'm going to go do this. And I'm going to try to make it a weekly thing for right now. And when I come back from my time away, if I'm still interested, which I think I feel like I am going to be still interested, I'm actually going to try to like just a couple of private lessons to improve my control over it, because they also have like a fitness time block where you can go skate during that that are more designed for exercises for aerobics, and just enough control that I feel better. You prefer rollerblading? I can never get the hang of it, no matter how many of my exes tried. But that's okay. That's all right. I like both actually. So it's like fast walking, and I like going fast. That's one of the reasons. Like I'll run, but I only run just for the sake of the exercise, not because I necessarily enjoy it. And I run once a week. But I will bike over for my cardio instead of that. How did that lasso fucking land? Bro, did you see that Yamato, like the lasso was here. Yamato was already here. Like, bro, lasso, yeah, that must have been like a server ping diff or something, because Yamato was already past the lasso. Look at this. Look how, like, I'm not saying like them, but you have to be like, if you really want to play around for picks for this, like, you have to be like such a rat with Holiday and some play styles. Like, she's just waiting while they're all collapsing and over there and not engaging, not shooting, not throwing barrels, just literally waiting for an opportunity. And I'm not saying like all like Holidays, like that's how you have to play her or anything like that. There's other characters that are more like rat, fucking like Mo, like any character, but like she's just like waiting for an opportunity to gank, and maybe that's just me. And like because like if you do like Calico, you do like it's a really good thing too. I just don't do it. This is nasty. Yeah, it is. So anyways, yeah, it's tomorrow. I'm gonna stream earlier, but I still may not even stream as long, and that's just because, like I said, I'm going to go ice skating tomorrow. And I'm probably going to be doing it as a regular occurrence going forward. And since they only have times during certain times when you can do like open skating stuff, it is what it is. And then when I'm gone, like I said, I really hope that like I think I'll be. I don't even want to estimate roughly when because I don't have my calendar and I'm too lazy. Um, Bye, Victor. You should have lassoed her. Actually, you would have just pulled her into doorman. But it'd be really cool if like something comes out and I'll have my action. I'll have the new update when I come back to like if the update comes out and then I come home and can play like 2 days later, that would be perfect because then I won't necessarily miss something. But like so I'm leaving on the 5th. And I know that for sure I'm leaving on the 5th. And if it comes out on the 5th, that's when I'll be sad. But like if it comes out like on the like 12th or the 13th, then I'm like Gucci, because then I'll have something to especially look forward to, at least coming back, which is not school. And you know, at least from streaming and enjoyment wise, because there's some new there's a couple of heroes I mentioned before that I'm really looking forward to. To trying and experimenting and one tricking for a bit if I liked those overall. But mainly because of the game needs it needs a balance of it needs an update. It's been a bit, right, as we all know. So anything that it could do to help out with updates type of stuff, and so that'll be good to see if it actually happens. But like I said, if it does actually come out like the 6th or something, like literally a day or two after I leave, that's when I'll be like, man, and I'll just snap my finger and stomp my foot. Okay, fucking Zax, bro. You said this time would be good. I don't want to do a whole stream and like swing by like at 7 p.m. when I'm already done streaming, or like last second I'm done. That's what I'm not looking forward to. So I guess I'll do my 1 or 2 games. I guess we gotta watch mid boss, but whatever. Oh, hey Diger, are you still there? Real quick though, you wanted to see something like that was fucked up yesterday? Yeah, all right, dude, check this out, okay? Because this is fucking stupid. I wasn't like tilted or anything about it, but I was like, why? So, this game here, this Infernus. Look at the Infernus here. All right, it's only this Infernus, and you can see like stat wise, you know how things are, right? All right, what do you think this Infernus built? We're gonna play guess items. I'm gonna let you know though, it is very unorthodox. Like I said, I wasn't tilted, but I was like, with who we were laning against. Look, Mo, Victor, McGinnis, like these 3. With I guess like you can see the enemy team, so you'd be like, yeah, you know, a traditional Infernus build, it wouldn't be a problem. But like I said, this Infernus is not traditional. Seems like a normal, but I'm like how much I see on the Infernus. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so you're already leading something. It's literally just the Infernus. Like I said, I wasn't tilted or anything, but I'm like, imagine this game being a little bit different if the Infernus built slightly more optimized to Infernus's strengths. Okay, you want to take a guess on what they have, and I'll wait for the delay to catch up. And if you don't want to guess, that's fine, and I'll show it. But I saw it, and I'm like, why? I didn't connect the dots. Someone on my team mentioned, I feel like there are a bunch of bad gun items. Okay. No, there's a theme going on with them. It's not a bunch of bad, it is a bunch of bad gun items, but there's a theme with them. I feel like I'm gonna see Blood Tribute. Nope, it's worse than Blood Tribute. It is fucking punch. It is a punch fucking Infernus, bro. It is a fucking punch Infernus. Not even duration extender to help with the combustion so they're stunned longer, but it's just fucking punch Infernus. And I know I'm blocking the screen damage wise. This bro has 17k damage melee. Like I said, I know my screen is blocking it, but this blue dash of melee, it is 17k melee with 5k gun and 4k dash. and then 2K being combustion afterburn, 1.4K. Bro fucking did one of the most, not even off meta builds. The bro just did like, I'm gonna play whatever and just go all in on stun. But at that point, like, just play 7. Play 7 with an Echo Shard your stun, or just do Ivy. So that's why by Rebutal this game, yeah, no one else, they didn't buy Rebutal because they didn't need to. He wasn't a problem. It was like I said, with who they made the Ivies, but like if he had like something even like superior duration or something. This is somebody who's been playing the game for so long but just doesn't give a fuck, or maybe he was high and just didn't give a fuck to begin with. But this is somebody who like, he knows the items, or at least has an idea of at least the melee items. Maybe he's a tank player and just got stuck with Infernus. Like maybe he's an Abrams player and is like, you know what, doing the same thing I do in Abrams but on Infernus. I'm like, bro, why? At least some things that I wasn't tilted. I wasn't like, damn. I was more annoyed again about the McGinnis. Like I want to avoid going down the McGinnis tangent again, but I was more annoyed about coming across her, and so I was like, whatever. Is Victor though with his 85k damage? I'm assuming it's just because of Kelvin. But yeah, whatever, I guess. I got the most this was a good Victor game though. I enjoyed this Victor game. And then this Mirage was like, how do you even stop Victor? And I'm like, bro, I'm not even like tanking that much. I'm not even like carrying. But damage wise, I guess I was. I didn't realize I was, like, rather. But whatever.
I'm a little busy dealing.
I'm just gonna say it. Lash is awesome and he kicked Bebop's ass.
If we get 2 games in a row of McGinnis, I'm gonna just start learning McGinnis. And by learning, I don't even have that much to learn. It's just fucking figuring out the timing and how to play around, like when I can be aggressive and just hold W, or not hold W. I can take my hands off the keyboard and shoot. And I'll just do like fucking Buds or something, one of their builds.
What's the point of building toys if you never get to use them?
Oh my. Nah, I'm gonna try.
All right,
Hello.
Mo. Let's have some fun.
I see into your heart, Vyper. I know what you want, and you can have it. All you need to do is summon me.
Lisa, can I have some more? Orden, you good? Any pause? Oh, you're in shop, you're good.
Yeah, my bad. I was just looking to build.
Yeah, I saw. You're good. Guy says in the veil. That's not who I wanted. Dagger.
Apple snowballs, if you're interested.
It's my worst favorite hero. Again. Damn it, I thought my thing was on the cooldown.
Bro, they both turn around.
Yeah. You know, most of the
Fucking crazy parry.
most of the time they someone squeezed a life punch whenever they mantle, you know? So I just preemptively did it. Didn't work.
Where you going, pal?
I have Venom on Ghost. She's pretty low. I got punt. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you.
I got you.
She's low too.
As soon as
I got
heard
Venom
that
on her.
As soon as I heard that sleep, I was like, oh.
She's
it's
dead.
over.
She's dead. She's dead. Don't even push on her.
Easy breezy.
With the loose wave here.
That's fine.
It's nice being able to afford something that's not a loose.
How's it going? Hey, Mills, it's well. Do you wanna? So I was originally supposed to have someone review the game
Walk her down.
today, or earlier.
You can.
Yeah.
Got anything else on the wish list?
Cold front. And I thought it was gonna happen, but they never responded yet. But if you still wanna, if you're still up and they're not around, Mills, we can look at your game. If originally, like I said, I was telling them I was gonna do theirs today, but they haven't shown up. But if they do not show up and you're staying up, we can look at your game after this game is over with.
I see guys.
Play your wording game, 50k. What a stupid character. Yeah, he's like the sol. I always like kind of equated him to Soldier 76 in this game. If you ever played Overwatch.
Hayes is on the bridge.
Nice.
Dice is fucking.
That's
below
totally fine. If he
one,
doesn't
man.
show up, we can do it. Coolio. Yeah. Says she's low.
She's so low.
Alright. If you can clear this wave,
Got nothing on me.
maybe I can look for a Venom on her.
I think she's healing rating behind bags.
Rose landing her sleeps. Buffs in
Guys
20.
Going all the way back.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's just clear this and you can go get the buff.
Time to throw stones, baby.
Alright, you make your way. I'll stay over.
Ash is ready to be a team player.
Oh, guys is guarding it.
Want
Yeah,
somewhere else?
Go
unfortunate.
get it. Go get it.
I seen it today. It was fun to review it. Yeah,
Is it already?
it's just got a gun buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Can't hear the comms in the reviews. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you mentioned like they weren't really super talk, but they were listening to you, which is always good to see and hear. Are you enjoying Talon? I need to not flick that. If you can end up caging guys, so we can probably just collapse on there with since we both have ults.
You want to buy slowing hex? I don't know.
Damn. He used to be in mains. He was a lot of fun for you. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense then. No stamina. I'm gonna need healing, I think. She's gonna be really low.
Nice trade.
Yeah, kind of worked out.
Yes, Vyper. Slaughter them all.
One way to
Healing, right?
cheer.
Bro. Mole man. The latest game is your holiday, maybe your third game for you. Gotcha. I don't have a whole lot of holiday experience. Wow, it kind of sucks the Petri didn't count that.
Yeah, it kind of fucked up there.
Kind of sucks. Snake man. Even though I'm a snake girl.
They've taken out the Guardian.
Jesus half. Hazel's gonna die. It's fine. I didn't have much to give. Nice.
Better.
I love taking these guys out.
She's back. She's chasing me. She's gonna punch me. Alright, I'm good.
Careful, guys. Come on.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be after me now.
Is under attack.
Yeah, 100%.
You can take our centers. I can't take it,
Lose your mind.
but one of us needs to.
Best be careful.
Ones are on point. I'm trying to land some of them. I got venom on Geist. She's gonna be low. No, she's dead.
Just give up, baby. No
Grill's missing.
Alright, stamina. I'm stupid.
Let's go to Broadway.
Hyper beam's almost ready.
Okay, he's not gonna do this.
Headed to yellow. Grill's missing.
Bro. I thought I had enough.
Broadway.
-4? No, it's still there, so I didn't miss 4. I'm just dead. Nobody else on my team commented on it, so it's okay.
Oh, fucking double, man.
If we all make I thought I was gonna have enough health, like to at least tank it and then activate healing, right? That's what I was debating on. Damn, I missed.
Nice job.
I'll eventually slide around.
Most here. No ult though.
Oh shit.
I'll deal with the food.
Fuck me. Who is bleeding? Dorman bleeding? Dorman has toxic bullets. I'm in mode. Smart. Dorman's or Dynamo's here. Dynamo's black hole.
I see Dynamo.
Interesting, yeah. He's a
I don't do gift receipts.
interesting to see.
Let's screw this up.
The cart still got me stuck.
Fuck me. me.
He's a bully lane right now.
Headed to Broadway.
We all don't need to go here.
Is under attack.
You wanna play, buddy?
She's at 10k. Drifter's here, Warden. We have 3 on blue. Drifter's almost dead. Maybe we'll split push on that door, man.
Nice grab, Paradox.
You think I'm bad now? Wait till I get going.
Magnus is here. Magnus is dead.
You're done.
At least Slash didn't punch him.
They took out Warden.
I tried. Dynamo's there now too, so if you can kill him, Paradox. You're gonna kill it, yeah.
No one's stopping me.
I'll get yellow. Yeah, try to see if you can get a good slam on blue. And help Warden out with the Magnus too, if possible. We'll live under here, then just try to farm. I saw Mo just leave, so Mo was still on yellow, so you don't have to worry about him, at least on the right side.
I shall temper your spirit.
Now, yes.
Poison is awesome. It's like the slow cooker for murder.
Buffs are gonna be up. Should take the fucking. Should have taken the jump pad across. My little feet, they're flapping. Slow cooker for murder. Vyper is wonderful, bro. I have so much time with Vyper and their voice lines.
Oh, I could afford something real nice.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Fuck. Drifter's gonna be just got. I'll get some damage on yellow since Drifter's doing blue. Haze is next to me up here though. Okay.
They destroyed our blue walker.
Get some damages, get some zero damages.
Yellow.
Yeah, if you I got some damage up there, but Haze is here. She's just poking around the corner. Should have just patched her. Haze and Drifter on yellow.
Headed to yellow. Opening passage.
I'll stop my goodness from getting green.
I see haze.
We have 4 over here. Fucking
What they did to Lash.
okay. We're losing a
Going green.
troll.
3.
Did he teleport over there? He must have. I'm rotating over there.
I got jump on them. This drifter's too strong.
I don't know about too strong, but
Might see the drifter.
You thought you were
Nice.
better
I got blue if you go Lash, go to green. Yeah, you should be able to get some damage up there.
Guys in here.
Rotating D-Lash.
I see Geist.
Should bot.
Oh, he's only got me. Careful, haze is going yellow.
Unlucky.
Try to push back for him.
Is Toxic good on Vipers? Not really. You want to try to like getting Toxic is like a slow and steady type of game, and you want to just kind of like kill them, you know. You don't. No. Peaches, Peach.
Yeah, the walker's just gonna let me get ulted right under it.
You don't. Yeah. So toxic bullets are really slow. Like it's not as slow and steady. It's extra damage, of course.
I'm added to Grudge.
Gorgon special.
Jesus.
Jersey.
And toxic is like a slow and steady type of game. It's not really a bursts. He'll die.
We make a hell of a team, don't we?
And they got the iron off of that.
I see Geist.
-4.
Haze.
So full gun, frenzy, Tesla. I like hybrid. I don't go like full gun
A boon from your
personally.
patron.
Here's a little pit, Throw some
I don't like playing
Christmas.
her that way. Her being Viper.
You wanna play, buddy?
This is throwing me off. So this is how I like playing her. I like playing her building around Venom and I guess now daggers because daggers do so much. You can. A lot of people end up playing her around. A lot of people play her around just gun, but so that's not how I enjoy playing her. I'm speed, but I'm trying to warden.
God, I should have put money on this thing.
Nice job.
If we had speed, we could have killed that. Hayes is, I think, at this tier 2. I hear her shooting. Yeah, Hayes is here.
Items almost ready. Swap's ready.
Dynamos ult.
We need to back off them. You play full venom and movement. Yeah, that's kind of what I like too. That's how I like playing her as well. I'm not even paying attention.
Let them weep, Lash.
I've only recently started trying this option here of messing around with stamina mastery. Scared of Hayes. We should try to do mid boss instead of the walker. Yeah, we just go do that.
Let's go mid.
When you stab someone, you know what I'm saying?
Warden, your heroism is inspiring.
I see the drifter.
Okay, don't buy. Oh, I don't have a spot. That's a lie. I'm down here with you, Dorman.
Bridge is down here.
I should kill him. I'm going back down, Dorman. I didn't kill him. Okay. What a mess.
Oh, damn, boys. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore.
Shouldn't have chased the drifter, I guess. He also did not die, so. Originally, when I first started playing Vyper, before the item shop rework, I played around with her Venom and made it do like insane, crazy damage. And it could end up doing. I could end up making it do like so much damage. Normally I don't do the chase, but and there's times as well where like I focus on the objectives, and me focusing on the objective is what ended up
Walker of the planet.
This year, you need to be ready.
We only have one shrine left.
staying on the objective is why I've lost maps, so I was like, I'll try going off of the player.
Today there will be a reaping.
Mills, do you want to take a look at your game?
Protect the stronghold.
I feel like the first half of the game goes so well, but then it falls off. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go pee while this downloads. So I'll be right back. Six out of 7 left to go. Nice. Is there anything special you want me to keep an eye out for? Or you just want to go through the motion and see what happens? Surprised this is not done downloading. It is that way, you see? Okay. I like playing gun Talon as well over just regular Talon. Wait, oh, this is you. Why did I think Talon? What the fuck? Sorry, I was totally off of that. Maybe not as a playing style. Okay. Well, item-wise, everything that you have, it looks par for the course.
Summon me, Holiday, and the troubadour will sing his final song.
I brought a little surprise from back home.
Going to shop. I see that.
Get your hands off me!
Nice parries. You should have looked at. Oh, okay. Leslie said it. I was like, I would have went for 7s instead.
Good job.
Good start.
This'll send a message. Come on, where did they go?
Aim for the chandelier, like the brazier over the Guardian's head. Since you have such a smaller ammo, you want to make sure you at least you land crits when you can. And you, even for the Guardians. You yelled at the moment? Yeah. It was really good. I think having extra charge instead of spirit. I didn't know guardians to grit points. Yeah. Walkers don't, but guardians do. Until they change the models, if they ever do, which I'm sure they will. Guardians have a crit point with being that the chandelier brazier, the head part with the fire. But I think you should have got extra charge first, just for the extra barrel. Instead of extra spirit.
Ready to get
If you, I don't know if that was intentional, but when you're jump padding, if you like the first time, since the first time that you jump pad has the impact, you know, the stun impact, when you're on jump pads, if you wanted to land on them to try to get damage off of your jump pad, just know that if you double tap your crouch button, it uses a stamina, but you can speed your decrease and you basically do a dash downwards. It does take a stamina bar though, but like if you wanted to engage with this and then go down, that's how you can do that. You forget about the dash? Yeah, if you end up playing Holiday more, definitely something you'll have to take advantage of, especially once you get stamina mastery, but Tanzania, he was nice. Aw, that was good. Always happy to hear that and see that. Oh, it's unfortunate on the barrel. But what I was gonna say is you should have on that one, watch your cooldowns. If you'd waited 10 seconds instead of just throwing your barrel out, you would have had jump pad and barrel together. And then if you had waited, you probably might have been able to kill 7. Even though Victor was getting the stun. Victor's fine. He can tank. He can take a stun.
Ready to use healing right. Pull back.
Thank you.
It's an unfortunate time for him to use that. Yeah, see, like here, right? Like you could use jump pad now. Yeah, there you go. Right.
I got something for ya.
Oh, that's unfortunate. A little crazy with the aim because a lot's going on. I understand it. Oh, that barrel. Oh, okay.
I'll settle for you. I know how to
Fucking viscous gun. The past 30 minutes, viscous gun has done 700 damage to you. So you shouldn't push up on here. You shouldn't be trying to like if you're gonna go get for it, you should get like that's a waste of time. What you should have done was just buy.
setting a barrel.
Like unless you're gonna try to really go in on viscous, so instead of trying to like kill him there, you should have bought because you could get your Enchanter's Emblem. Enchanter's Emblem gives you healing regen when you're not in combat, so that you would have more health by now. And then your tier 1 camp was up. That's the other reason. And then the third reason would be trying to pressure clear the wave to get the buffs.
God, I hope this is a good idea.
So I think you died here because you're so low health. Because you staying up there trying to get that kill onto Viscous. And like trying to like need to see him, you went up there, kind of waited, and then you came back. Like all of that would have been a different story if you'd went to go buy and then go get the buff instead.
I got something for ya.
And then like yeah, it's good. And so like that right there, if you, and once as soon as you hit the bounce pad to extend lasso,
Take them down.
once you hit the bounce pad, if you dash, instead of going way away and taking the person away from the guardian, you keep them at the guardian.
Hope I got this position right.
I wouldn't have wasted a barrel there. I don't know if he thought Viscous was here, but using a barrel on the minions and the jump pad wasn't a good choice. Because of the cooldowns on them. Because if you didn't, you would have possibly 2 barrels, like now, and like a half of a jump pad. Sorry, I didn't mean just sniff into the mic like that.
Go big or go home.
Be right back. Pull back.
So you have lasso in 15. You just want to stall till that. Like you have jump pad and lasso in 10. Like your time here isn't really a whole lot you can do. Victor has revive. Like if you could ask him.
What I'm doing. Their health.
No. I was gonna say if he could ask him or you to prior the flag minion so y'all could heal. That was what I was gonna say. Unfortunately though, you missed your lasso though too. You can't do anything here. You need to leave to go buy, or send it to Mike to go heal. Like you need to try to ask Victor to be defensive and not be pushed up so hard. So clear the wave and speed boost back to base, and then go heal by. Not him, by just to go heal. And like you like kind of doing this, kind of waiting. Like he just needs to roll over and you die, so to see.
Geist and Oathkeeper fight as one.
Come on, come on, come on.
Taken our yellow guardian.
I think it would have been better instead of to go in trying to gamble and kill 7. You could have used the jump pad just to escape. And get closer to the walker so that you could run away and buy, heal and come back. Even as I mean, yeah, that's like you said. You only have a couple of games on her, so it's okay. I I like how you looked at it too.
Viscous is missing.
No, the ammo. So if you wanted to kill Viscous, so this one I would actually say go kill Viscous.
7's missing.
So instead of you just trying to like force the Guardian, only because he has a sliver of health. Most of the time, like, you know, I kind of focusing the Guardian, but in that instance, when Viscous, before he was, now he's at half health, but before he was still shooting you at the zipline next to the Guardian, that time I would actually say be aggressive and go for the kill, parry the Guardian, and then just forget the Guardian, go for the kill. So like parry, so it stuns it, and then just go buy it. Don't even like attack it. Don't do anything Guardian. You parry it, so you stun lock it, right? And then you just go for the kill on the Viscous. and then you could have gone back to the Guardian, or you could have come back to base, so Victor would have swapped in and take your place.
Broadway needs help.
Let me show you why I'm the law.
Someone's underneath you. I kind of too, but the Guardian had the creep and I didn't parry the Guardian, then I gave up. I mean, like, you left at a great time. But I would, like, in that instance, when they're like 2 health, all I was getting at was that instead of like trying to like, unless the Guardian's a sneeze away, and it's like safe to chase, I would actually commend to chase in that instance. That's all I was getting at from there. And see, like, if you want to talk about the movement, like in this instance, if you end up playing Holiday more, once you got the jump pad, waste the stamina instead of going all the way up to come down and then come down. Like if you dash immediately, it's you'll get quicker, right? Like you'll move quicker instead of like up and down. You'll just go boom immediately and do the damage. So if you end up playing Holiday more, work on a little bit of the movement tech with the dashes, and it's okay in that instance because you're farming, you're not engaged. You're not engaged in trying to like attack or push anything with them. Even for farming, I mean, like though for stamina in that instance, like if there's an enemy near, sure, you may not want to do that, but by the time if you take a jump pad and use a stamina here at this point, and then use a stamina to land back down, your stamina will regenerate enough that by the time if you were to engage or to move up into a Guardian, your stamina would be recovered. So that's all I'm saying is that, like, in this instance, because you're not like really going to be engaging on anyone, you were just farming. It's okay to use a stamina to do it. You're already using a jump pad, you're already using a barrel, so you could use a stamina to instead farm a little bit quicker is all. That's unfortunate. And then work on the barrels too with that instance. Like if you did that with the other barrel, you would have hit him.
I got something for you.
I wouldn't have shot him. I would have just placed it down. Yeah, and then do a dash. Jump. Nice. Because if you didn't shoot him, he may not have been aware of you, and then you may have been able to get kill him. But we don't know for sure. It was just more of a micro decision. So right now your team is fighting on blue, you're over here farming, and yellow's being attacked, which is good. You're staying on the map a bit, which is also good. You can use if you want to, you can use as well a jump pad just to get on the zipline instead of 2 stamina, again, because it's being a little bit quicker. So it is what it is. So you can take the sinners here to your right. Or the neutral, this is fine too. The sinners is better, but yeah, so like once, yeah, use a, right here, like in this, like just use a stamina to down dash instead of something else and then moving. Farming is sad, it feels slow. It's when you manage the team telling them what to do. Yeah, it's going well. All right, if you're safe enough, you should try to get their sinners after this wave.
Leave them to me.
There's Viscous, so it's now a risky decision to get their sinners, but if you're feeling greedy, you can take the sinners. If not, you take your sinners. Cool. And it's 1 hit away, so, oh, -4. So they're on their sinners. I don't know if you heard that. Okay, you did hear that. Oh, there's Vindicted there too. Actually, this is fine. Now you need to either go to Yamato or okay, everything's cool there. You need to buy, but you might as well farm this at the same time. Yeah, use a stamina while you're farming instead of hitting, you know, peak apex and then coming down with the momentum of the jump pad.
Blue Walker is a spirit urn that's waiting to be claimed.
I'm debating on if you should have sped boost, but I see there's a lot going on in blue. I think you should have went. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think blue. Farming this for rapid recharge and then engaging is good. But because of that, I now don't think you should have sped boost. No, you should go back to buy. This time I actually think no, go back and buy. So you have enough for rapid recharge, 2400, and you would greatly take advantage of rapid recharge. So you should have bought before, especially you have a bag, you have $1,000 bag on you. That's the other reason too. So you definitely should have bought before moving up to this. They're on blue until the pound push. That's good. Makes sense. Now you don't have map pressure. Talon left you. You need to leave. You're asking to die.
Hope I got this position right.
Looking at the kill feed, you did not die, which is great. Victor shouldn't have came up here.
Pull back!
Stop running, pal.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, so at least if you're gonna push, before you push or on your way to push, putting on whatever side, look at your souls or look at your build. Feel what you need, and if there's something that you can buy it before engaging, and
Just the beginning.
because so another reason why if you had bought rapid recharge, you could have stayed up there and you could have died to get the yellow walker if you really wanted to, and it would have been okay. I'm glad you didn't die, but with the amount of souls that you have and still have, you have 700 souls.
I got something for ya.
Buying before you went up there would have possibly have given y'all that walker.
Setting dynamite.
This is risky. Yamato's being hard chased against 3 people, maybe even 4.
Ready to get some airtime.
Doorman backdoored. You love to see it. And about rapid, it felt like a big power spike. Yeah, so just catch an eye if you're gonna push, like you said. Just be aware of your souls,
Get my man.
your unsecured souls, and see if you need to buy or if you can buy before engaging.
I'm done playing.
So you're just kind of stalling this guy,
Out before they escape.
which is good, but all I was gonna say is I think maybe it would have been better to be a little bit farther behind, a little closer to your walker as well. But overall, I'm not seeing anything like too drastically different compared to like just the general macro stuff. So it definitely looks better compared to some of the other games we've looked at Mills, which is good. That's great to see. You're getting better. So
Headed to Greenwich.
this is the right call because you saw Mina, and there's going to be 2 ways. If you go to blue and go to that fight, green would be open. So this is the right call, at least for this moment. I'm blushing. Well, good thing I can't see from this far away. Yeah, but macro wise, I honestly haven't seen anything too crazy. I haven't seen anything really super incorrect, or that would be a lot better for you. More just micro plays, and I think that one changed when you probably could have actually been aggressive on that viscous. From here though, so from here, okay, I guess I said that. Okay, so so on this one, I'm just gonna pause here on this one though, so I can explain it. So right now, you push the wave out on green. There's 2 waves going on green. Most of your teammate is on yellow, and y'all are even souls. In this instance, you should have picked up Urn. The Urn's gonna reset here, so the Urn's gonna go swap to yellow like in 5 to 10 minutes. There's just spectator bug. In this instance, after you had killed that wave, This would have been a good opportunity for you to have ran the urn and attempted to deposit. Whereas if at least you could have started it, and if your team had lost whatever's happening on yellow, and they could still lose it. If they had lost this, then you could have just dropped the urn. But in this instance, since you clear this way, there's nothing on green, literally nothing, and you have 2 waves now going on green. So this is going to apply pressure to green. In this instance, this would have been really good for you to have run the urn because your whole team's on blue to yellow, mostly yellow. The souls are neutral, so it's going to be in the neutral spot. And the urn is really powerful right now. If you aren't aware, the souls that the urns give is just how you keep your lead right now. So the urn is really strong. It's really OP. And since they got a Vindicta, this kind of just confirms right now that the urn, it should be prio right now for you to run this. If you're able to push that lane, if you're talking about green, you have two waves pushing on green, and if they ended up pushing on this one, getting the urn at this point would have been kind of worth for some damage on green. Like Mina showed up now, like they would have been enough that someone could have rotated. If you deposit there, and someone could have rotated to green to fix this. So this one, we talked about like macro, like you were doing like really good. That one, I would just say on this one, the urn is push lane and get the free urn. Well, that's what, like if they, well, if they ended up like, you should speed boost on this one. This one, I would think you should speed boost. If your team ended a fight, like when you're halfway, if it doesn't feel safe, that's why if you're talking about you were communicating well with your team. If they say they're not feeling comfy and they're not doing well, then you can just abandon it. You can just drop at halfway point and not even commit, and you can take the fight. But so far, that's the only thing that I could see micro-wise that was probably like a poor decision on your side, and that you probably could have gotten the urn. And you ended up losing Blue Walker for not a whole lot. Your team actually is now slightly falling behind.
Headed to York. The world's cold.
I don't think you should have bought a Veiled Walker. I think you should have just bought Warpstone.
Our yellow walker.
But we'll see if this works. I'm only talking about like this current instance. Look at that huge range. Yeah, work on dashing once you pick them up. Because like if you dash there, Doorman would be able to shoot him, right? So again, if you end up playing a Holiday more, work on using dashes in the air. Now we're on the lane. What would be good to? Yeah. Now that in hindsight, now that you know, but in the moment you're not really sure what's going on. Also talking about like items, instead of Veil Walker, if you got Warpstone and then Stamina Mastery, those two would be better than Veil Walker. You're not really like, Veil Walker is good for Holiday if you're running around a lot looking for picks with your team and trying to flank and be sneaky, which isn't how you're really playing her. So but now Warpstone would help you. Yeah. And like I said, now. And again, this is more of like, if you end up playing her more, you now at least be aware. You'd even rush it, yeah. If you like it, yeah, definitely. So you have Cultist on cooldown though, so you should look for a tier 3 if possible before joining this. Wherever you're going, I don't know where you're going. You don't seem to know where you're going. But there's plenty of tier 3s near you between blue, yellow, and green. So just, if Cultist is up, I am a victim of it as well. So I'm not even gonna just like say I'm good with it. There's times where I've gone like with longer than like 2 minutes before, but just be aware that you should try to use it every time. And you see it now. I'm assuming that's why you're coming over here, which is good. You got to face the other side to get him up, yeah, which is great. Glad you did it. So you can either attempt to fight him or go spin, but really you need to buy a Warpstone and cool down. Someone else is here. You got solo lashed. That's unfortunate. You're guilty. I mean, I'm guilty with Cultist too. So what could I have done differently in that one? So instead of parrying, With you just being holiday, I would say just try to escape. Like just jump pad and then just try to leave. And if one of them pushes up, then try to lasso. As you saw, lassoing Abrams does not turn off his siphon life. So if you're gonna lasso Abrams, try not to lasso him if you can, or just lasso him to interrupt him, and then you can cancel the lasso because the siphon life, right? And then in hindsight as well, and maybe this is what you're talking about, because in Warpstone would have possibly have saved you in that as well. So darn Abrams, yeah. And then that for like just being aware, like if you use the tier 3, so I talked about using the cultist. Like if you had used it where Talon is right here at blue initially when I was starting to talk about it, or even over here on green, you wouldn't have just given the enemy team 700 souls. It looks like they both died. I don't know if Abrams died, but Lash definitely did. I wasn't really watching Abrams.
I see Viscous.
Looks like he's gotten out, maybe. But if you use cultists and then go into team fight and die, just be aware you're possibly going to be delivering a bag to your enemy. Talon saved you. Victor died. Guys shouldn't be okay. You get this. Okay. So this part is just kind of knowing your limits, in the sense that like if you overextend, just be aware that the enemy could collapse on you. So y'all attempted to get Viscous, and then they just all collapsed on you and pincered you. You coming back though is greedy. And that's greedy.
Thank you. Throw in the barrel. I got something for you.
That's unfortunate. Lasso miss. Okay, so what's happened? So normally whenever you're looking for something like this, you're looking for a pick opportunity to make something happen. So right now they're still fighting, and you, like I said, you even came back over here to fight this, but there's no objective here. Like there's no walker here. So I don't know if y'all talked about, hey, look, we need to look for a pick to do something, and by do something it's normally just mid boss.
Need to be careful.
Just be aware that if you're fighting just for the sake of fighting and you don't do anything off of it, why are you fighting to begin with? So Gaius and Victor really pushed up here, and even after like y'all got your killed off of Viscous as well, like they say they're committed, but why? Like you're not doing mid boss, you're not stealing their stuff. So if you get the pit, my point, what I was kind of leading for is like when you look for a fight like that, you're looking for a pick for a reason, but you didn't end up capitalizing off of it. So there's a time, yeah, you pushed it too far. So like once you got your kill in Viscous, like Victor and Guy kept pushing in. So if you are communicating and you as well with your team, try to say, hey, let's not overextend. You got your pick that you needed. If you wanted to force mid off of that, then just like, let's try doing mid, or even just let's do earn. So just be aware is what I was getting at, that if you're gonna do a push like that,
I don't know.
work on trying not to overextend. And you did good about getting out, but even then, like once you got your kill and they weren't dying, just be aware that you should try to retreat if you can, but the rest of your team as well.
I see Vindicta. Going to shop. I see Amina.
And like I mean, it's with randoms. You don't ever fully know. You don't know what's happening, right? On this one, I actually think you should have just kept speeding, maybe even to the neutrals, and ate a neutral, or sorry, a minion, and then came back to the enemy team. You see cultists and it hurts. It's, if I went back and watched times that I missed cultists, it would make me I would have some times as well.
Victor share.
You can also you can also warp stone to go down, right? So like when you're looking down like that, instead of again just gradually floating down, use the stamina to go down with what we talked about using double control or double crouch, whatever crouch button is, or you just use the warp stone to come down. Why'd you leave? I would so yeah, I would just stay focused on killing the mid boss, and then you can go to one of the sides. You have a lasso, so just
Headed to yellow.
it's not really necessary. Go buy and then do earn and go push, but you should buy at the secret shop. You know what, that took longer.
Sorry.
That took longer for you to do that than just walking. Hey Zaxi, how are you? Said Sunday at 9:30. I mean, that's what I that was the Sunday. The Sunday at 9:30 was that was for Emils, who I'm currently talking to. The other one was for Saturday at like the one above. At least based off of my time. The first timestamp was for you.
I got something for you.
Good job.
You need to use lasso in some of this. Just lasso him. Lash was like the only one. Lash and Mina were the main two. Or I mean, technically, there's also you could have used for lasso on that one, but there's times where you could have like tried to lasso instead. Must have gone. It's fine, Zaxi. No worries.
I'm going in.
I feel like Victor should have been the one to come back
Soul jars here.
because Victor doesn't have reanimate, and you could have probably stayed there.
Would you like that gift wrapped?
You should use speed boost. So for this instance, so I know I talked about before about like going for your team or going like on the lanes or whatever. You should have went on yellow because yellow doesn't have base guardian. So getting to the fight would be faster on the yellow zip line because there's no base guardians. If there's no base guardians, you're faster on the zip line.
My target.
And you should have used speed boost to begin with. But your team's kind of backfalling. If you notice, Yamato's not there. And Talon is not there. Don't ask me why I didn't use speed boost. You should have finished just killing the guardians as well. Like, with how tanky the shrines are, and the guardians being so low to health, if you're gonna go that way, just kill the guardians. And here again, yeah. So if you end up playing with Holiday more, just work on using a stamina to stay lower to the ground for your team. And using a warp stone as well. I went to the for more grease and pushing. I mean, that's fine. Then for sure, I mean, for sure, use your speed boost. Siren Shanger worth it with the new buff minions? It can be. In this situation, though, rotating to your team on that side is better. Just because you would get more value. Like if Emils had stayed and died, it wouldn't have been as much value. Like if you're a Wraith or Haze or somebody that can just stay at the shrine and just do the damage, sure. But you can see how much time it's taking Holiday to do this. Like Emil's is like so slow right now doing this. Just because the build that Holiday is not an objective destroyer in a quick time. So like, I mean, if you're a Wraith, Holiday, McGinnis character, staying to die can be good. So from here though, never mind. That was really weird. Did you cancel that while he punched you? So on this one, I think you could have so what I was gonna I don't think you needed to come back here on this one. I think you could have stayed and killed the flag minion and then wait for your team to get out. And possibly maybe have stalled somewhat, maybe. I don't know. I mean, they died. I guess they're just being hard chased.
Time to mess around with these people. Incoming. Let me show you why I'm the law.
So from here, I would not take this camp. I would take the centers for fake backing. Yeah. Like with how the flag minion works, I'm glad you shot him through the. Okay, so you hear everyone around you. Okay, so yeah, if you had just to the centers first, nice movement. The BM. If you had focused the centers, that would have been better instead, and then you would at least would have gotten those. You need to buy as well, so hopefully you... That's unfortunate. So you're gonna die here, which means you just gave them $1,000 bag. Don't even fight this. You don't even... You need to leave. Yeah. So mentioned that earlier about having a bag and then running into the team, and it wasn't your fault for getting shot off. I mean, I guess kind of technically it was, but it wasn't like you sought it out. Once he downed you and you lost 50% of your health, because that's what it does, I would have not stayed and just tried to leave. So take advantage of air dashing more with Holiday and warp stoning. If you don't know, whenever you do a diagonal dash, so WD or WA, right? If you diagonal dash, you keep moment. You get more momentum. For Holiday, it's really key for gaining speed and using warp stone. So, like I said, this is all more of a preface. If you end up playing Holiday more, just work on your movement a bit and work on jump pad and then dashing sideways. You have stamina mastery, so you can dash twice. Remember that. So instead of dashing forward twice, dash diagonal twice. You do the dash. Well, I mean, just at least in the instance when Abrams and Lash caught you out, like whenever you jump padded away, you didn't quite have as much momentum movement. And if instead you did that, you would have possibly not have even died. So.
All right. I'm done playing nice.
So you said a big mid boss battle is about to happen.
Ready to get some airtime.
See, like during this, you can. That was a air dash. It just must be bugged. Why did he? Yamato shouldn't have came to you.
You're trying to punch me.
Nice.
What is wrong with this city?
Don't know why Seven thought he could do that by himself. You should buy right behind you. Don't just okay. Y'all just need to okay. This part, you don't even need to farm. Just go secret shop and go blue. Like you don't need to farm. Just go by. You have 9K. Go to the secret shop. That's where Yamato's at, and then just go down blue. You don't need to farm. Look, even Dorman's even finishing it for you. You're going the opposite way. So just in this instance, yeah, you didn't even. You would have finished quicker. And then since that didn't actually be a problem, but that could have been a difference in other games. So whenever you get mid boss, if you're just gonna rush it down for main, and try to actually finish at that point, because they were all dead except for like one person was out of yep. Go to the secret shop right next door, buy what you need to, and immediately go back on the zip. You trust them? Okay, that's fine. If you didn't care at that point, then that's understandable. But overall, so really, Mills, the biggest thing that I saw is that at least for a holiday, just play her a bit. Like it's more of just play them more. Like literally, that's just what the biggest thing from this review, at least that I saw, is play them more and improve on the movement tech. And if you need help with that, I can help you to a degree, at least, on what I'm talking about. And then the other thing is macro wise, the only big thing that I saw macro wise is don't engage or don't try not to get caught out in the open whenever you have a bag that's like 500 plus souls, because that you gave 2,000 souls to the enemies twice, which may not seem like a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but imagine if all of your team gave the enemy team 2,000 souls, it adds up. So you really don't want that. And then that one opportunity that we saw on the green lane where you cleared the lane and then you ended up going back to your base to rotate and then you rotated again. It was a prime example for doing the urn. So just keep an eye out for the urn, because the urn is OP right now, and try to really leverage the urn when you can. So those, at least from a macro wise during this game, that was the only thing that I saw. The biggest thing that I saw, at least from this game in general for you, would be really just micro stuff with Holiday, which really just occurs by playing her more because you only have a couple of games on her to begin with. But overall, you did a really good job with it. What are the lesson movements? Holiday is one of them. Actually, she's one of them. So I'll show first holiday wise what I'm talking about, and then I will show you other characters.
New York until I stop the troubadour.
So like if you did this, and then like that is kind of what I'm talking about. That one didn't quite actually do the stamina. So like if you do like, see like how I'm talking about that, like you staying lower to the ground for your team to shoot them instead of, you know, launching way up in the air.
Take them out before they escape.
Instead of like as I fucked that up. And then I think the other one is
Go home. Shoot them before they escape.
like if you dash into it, it's more actually I think what it is
Dragging them.
is like you're touching it into it. Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what okay, that's what it is. That one was a bad one, but
Can't hold them for long.
I think they're
Time to go flying.
stop. You don't need a down dash specifically. So in the air one, like that one, like that one's a down dash. This is me down dashing, right there,
Someone shoot him already.
like that. That's me down dashing.
Hope I got this position
But that's still
right.
better than going way up here and then coming down,
Wrangling him.
like that right there. That's kind of what I see a lot of holidays doing. It's better with that. So maybe there's a Kika mine that you can actually swap so that you down dashing specifically a little bit easier.
You're coming with me.
But this is my point was still that you can still, even with that one, you're staying lower than if you hit the apex of this. And then like if my walker's here, I don't need to hit apex, right? So I can just do that. And the more you practice that of like down dashing with it, you would probably be even better than what I would be doing. So I'd work on that. I can help try to find like a person that plays Holiday a lot more if you want, and help you look for like specific more movement tech with her. But like even in general, like down dash, right? You see, maybe they have stamina mastery, because stamina mastery alters your dashes. Yeah. Yeah. And, okay. And then let's say you have warp stone. So, and let's say someone was like way over here. What? And you wanted to go dash on them, right? Nice.
Ready to get some airtime.
Right, you can do that and hit them, right? So you want to try to like really kind of like make advantage of that. Of course, I didn't have the bounce pad then, but
Ready to give pursuit.
like see, you can be a little bit quicker. Is kind of what I'm more of getting at, instead of like showing like instead of like gonna gradually get up here and then do it.
Setting up a bounce pad.
So that's what I was more trying to get at, is like to take advantage of that. And then there's two, like if you don't know, you can wall bounce off of like walls to take advantage too.
Hope I got this position right.
So like this. Then if you need to get over here, and you see I still have the impact.
Ready to move.
So yeah, that's what, just get it, you like literally just doing what I'm doing. Go into the training room and practice bouncing off a wall. And if you get better too of being able to bounce off the walls, you can end up doing something more, you can do something more advantageous like that, right? So while chasing someone too. And this is too, like if you really had your like your lasso, oops,
Wrangling him.
you can take them to your team as well a little bit more with that.
Shoot them before they escape.
So the other person that you could really play that you could do with movement, there's always of course Slash. So if you really want to play with that with stamina mastery,
Someone's ma taught them how to dress for the weather.
right? There's people that can really like stay on the air a lot of the times, especially with like 2 grapples. You can keep up in the air. Right now, of course, I have cooldowns. So, but you can work. You can practice it with Flash. And then the other one would be Pocket. Pocket would take advantage of it too, because with like if you hold crouch and then use your thing, you can see how much momentum I had still even after that. And like even here.
Time to be clever.
And I don't have any stamina stuff, but Pocket takes advantage of that, especially like if you go down the Majestic Leap route. You can go wooey and then do this, right? Then you can come down and then, well, I fucked it up because I did it twice, but you get it. This gives a floater too in a different sense. And then the other one I was gonna say is Mina. Mina is really strong. So if you like the idea of it, you can do so much with Mina, because like while this is happening, every Sanguine teleport resets your air dash, so you get them back.
They'll never catch
So like if I was to do this, boop, boop, boop. Wait, did they change that? They changed it. Mina has fastest stamina. She does have the fastest stamina in their game.
on the prowl.
But that used to reset stamina mastery. And then you can float as well. So like if you wee and then dweet, and then dweet, and then you could float, even though that lost the momentum, but
Try to keep up.
as you umbrella across.
I go where I wish.
So it's a different kind of movement tech, but you can see that she would still take advantage of it in Mills. As for Viscous, Viscous would take more advantage of. He is a movement character if you play him that way, but it's around his puddle. It's not the same sense of like the other characters that we showed, like Holiday and such. Like he would take advantage of like things like that. So like if I had stamina mastery,
Mike, don't do gift receipts.
and then you could turn the ball. Like this is a different type of movement. It's not the same sense of a air mobility movement.
Hi, friend.
And if you had Warp Stone, of course, but
You.
anything else, Mills, that you would want to see? Yeah, it's probably the big 4 mobility characters. Pocket, Holiday, Flash, and Mina. these four. Excusing McGinnis, who's the slowest turtle in the game. And try chips, coolio. Yeah, give this a shot. Let me know. Like I said, if you do end up playing Holiday more, because like I said, the biggest thing, at least from the game review, is literally just micro movements with Holiday. Is just like before a game, play like 5 to 10 minutes in the training room or the room in the hub, whatever, and just work on putting jump pads down and air dashing. Just see what you can kind of do movement wise, instead of like, you see like kind of how slow it kind of is initially, like compared to like immediately air dashing.
Ready to get some airtime.
That's probably actually what they do.
Can't hold 'em for long.
I don't know why. As soon as I like have someone in my hands, yeah, that's, so we talked about like kind of before. It's they're just air dashing diagonally like that. That's not a down dash. That's me air dash or diagonal dashing immediately as soon as I hit it. So that timing, you just work on that timing, like that right there. I'm holding W. I press D immediately as soon as I touch the bounce pad. So that's probably what they're doing. If I just hold W and press, like, if I press shift as soon as I press it while just holding W, like it kind of works, but it's not as much. Guess that's not too bad.
Someone shoot him already.
Actually, yeah, you just have the dash immediately as soon as you press the jump pad.
They're tied up.
So it's just work on the timing by pressing it.
Ready to give pursuit.
Yeah, I'm just pressing W.
Time to go flying.
So just work on doing that. Which is by being efficient with it, is just by playing her more, right? And so we talked about like a farming as well with these ones, right? So like you can
Down.
do the same thing. Yeah. And then whenever you land, then you can do the barrel, because I'm not doing a good job of,
Time to do what I do best.
yeah. And then you go boop,
Something for
boop. Yeah, hopefully that helped. Zaxi, do you want to look at your Victor game? No. I had a holiday in one of my games yesterday, I thought. She is. Only the time? Yeah, I have time. I can do it. And go pee though. Was there anything special that you called out that you wanted me to look at? Where's your game? Just LaneShin, just one of the just okay, just general stuff to improve. Okay. The usual build. Not a whole lot of fighting until whatever happened at 27 minutes. Yeah, I remember you talking about Lane. So y'all are Sapphire, sorry, Amber. So whatever happened here, and this is probably a mid-boss moment. Or them taking mid-boss and then an urn. And then y'all should have, soul-wise, y'all should have won. Oh, you did win. Just kidding. I didn't even receive the victory part. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go pee. And who did you lane against? Yamato Lash? I mean, that's kind of a bad matchup at time. You died 7 times compared to your 0. That's unfortunate. Yeah, alright, I'll be right back. Cool, it's all done.
There's no world.
Your mind resides in the body of strangers, but that need not be so. Complete.
Do you have a special build that you follow or that you make? Or a build order that you follow, that you like following? You have your own, but you're trying heresies now. Mine is very similar to ballistics, sorry, Lilmains and heresies. It's just slightly tweaked in the build order. Who do you normally use? Or sorry, how do you normally play him? Do you still normally just do vitalities and spirits, or do you do spirit or gun stuff like that? No gun. Just spirit and tank. Okay.
You want to make a splash at the
Bro, pause lock. Fuck off.
office white elephant? This is the way to do it.
I mean, Victor, spirit-wise, is like all of his builds are basically the same. It's just the build order, really. So I will say though, let's just see.
Brilliant as always, McGinnis.
That one. Come on.
I know how to manage pain.
That's unfortunate for Warden. So while you're waiting, just get the boxes. Try to get boxes. You can go to the zip line and get them. You can go inside the shop and then get them and come back. You're friendly before Gen patch. You can do it then. That's definitely possible.
Oh, I got some holiday spirit for you.
Getting Torment's pretty risky though. Does his build have Torment immediately second? I thought he had a different spirit instead, but I know that that's the 4800 spike. I didn't realize with the improved spirit. So what I personally do, yeah, okay, so what I do is I do extra spirit, extra charge, and then torment. I don't do improved spirit and then torment. I do extra charge, extra spirit, and then torment. That way I have an extra jump start, especially at least in a harder lane. The power spike that it offers is tremendous. Like so because of that, like you have to be more defensive because of it. You have to be slower.
I see the enemy.
And it's harder to be as aggressive until you hit that 4.8 spike. The monster runs out of before torment and replace improve with extra charge, yeah. I don't do monster rounds personally, but I understand it. You probably could have weaved in a little of your aura in there when you're playing around the kiosk, but I wouldn't. It's not something that you would want to really keep on a super long time. Yeah, I wouldn't have bought monster. I would have just went for jump start on that, or sorry, an extra charge on that one. I think if you had an extra charge, that would have saved you. At least a little bit longer than just monster rounds. Pushing to Victor, getting prio fast helps and makes a lot of losing lanes harder since wave isn't perma crashing. Yeah, I mean, if you're not able to create pressure and have that pressure, it definitely is harder for him, because you gotta like play a really like hard balance of like, what do I do on top of like keeping pressure. This one though, I wouldn't have tried to do this. Stay for the lane. I would have tried to go get the buff, is what I was gonna say, and let Warden handle just the wave. Ideally, it would have been got the situation to begin with, and then even, I mean, Holiday's got it, which is great, but ideally, you would have been the one to get that. So try to squeeze in getting the buffs. Like, I know you were dead and everything, but that 40-30 wave that you were dead, you want to really make sure to try to clear as soon as you can. If you want to take the coin flip and you see someone throwing, weaving in light melees, you can also attempt to do the parry, but that's also a coin flip. I don't know if you felt comfy on the 6 minute to not speed boost, but I mean, you got away with not needing to do it, which is good. So now that you lost your reanimate, you're already behind right now. You got to be careful on pushing up on what you can, and so you need to focus now on just trying to get souls. And I don't think playing around here, especially where the Lash is doing this from Mile High Club while Yamato has revive, instead of like waiting on that one, what I would probably recommend is going back and getting this tier 2 on this roof camp and wait till the next wait for the next wave. Because like you also need to get these souls up there. But staying around and doing like nothing, at least as Victor, isn't really like the most optimal. To not give Lash the bridge. He's already in the back though. Like he doesn't need the bridge. He has this rooftop up here he can use. My point though is that you're falling behind, and staying on the bridge, like you cleared your wave. Instead of just staying on the bridge, just kind of like watching and waiting, y'all could have backed off, or Warden could have stayed up there, and then you backed off and you did the rooftop, and then when the wave is now presses back up, you can jump back down up here from the rooftop and come down here. And even then, because the sinners are going to be up, so like you don't need to try to fight. You're falling behind, so you can't really take advantage because you don't have reanimate. You can't take a fight, especially because you're trying to get the 4.8 spirit spike. So you need to just look for soul sources. There's an unfortunate part, I guess, with like hyper carries, and Victor's kind of a hyper carry in the sense that if you don't really have a lot going on, you can't really do a whole lot, and sorry, if you're falling behind and you don't really have that damage power spike, you can't really do a whole lot. And when you don't have your 4.8 in the lane phase and you don't have reanimate, you can't really do a whole lot. So you have to be boring, which is just farming, whether that's boxes, neutrals, or just waves with some pressure up. and at least from my opinion. So like, just if there's anything for sure though, is like being idle and just waiting doesn't really do a lot. And so like in the time that actually, no, I actually think now you should be up there fighting this. Like you just got your power spike. They're chasing Holiday, they're chasing Warden. Instead of farming this one, I'd actually would say you should be up there fighting that, because you just now hit your power spike and you're gonna have reanimate. And Holiday may have lived slightly longer. Yamato's half health. So this is the time now that you would want to actually engage.
Our blue walker is under attack.
And you should focus her, not Lash. If you see her, if you see her Yamato, one thing that I will notice, you're not activating aura enough. And I thought it was maybe just initial like a laning phase because of like, you don't have much damage or sustainability, but you really want to like juggle like living on the edge type of thing with him. And your damage comes from aura, even at this part. If Yamato's coming in on you, you might as well activate aura. She's gonna get on you. You have Torment Pulse. So you might as well get the damage start going. You missed the battery on that one, unfortunately. If you didn't miss battery and you actually had hit her, I think you actually would have killed her. But I do think you need to activate aura a bit more. You got aura there near like the end, but I would just say try experimenting with using it sooner, at least in the laning early phases. Excuse me. And I know the damage isn't extreme, but it's still damage. Coming to yellow, I think, is the right call. So I think this is good. And like even during this, you can activate aura. Like there's no point. Like I mean, if you really didn't want to shoot him, you could just have aura going and just whacking on him. Since you have jump start, and if you had the extra charge, you would be able to live around a little bit more.
Let's push York.
Well, 7 got hooked. That's unfortunate. Channeling less than 7 is hard, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't stay over here anymore. 7 and McGinnis should be able to kill that, literally. Especially with it being McGinnis. Alright, what you buy? You buy extra charge, cooldown. I commend this. I'm sure, or if you don't know, you know, or the longer aura is active, the longer it does. Or, sorry, the longer aura goes, like, you know, it takes time for it to ramp up, but the longer it's up, the more damage it does. So like, if you're gonna go to that fight preemptively, one thing that you can do is like you can briefly jump off the zip line, activate aura, and then get back on the zip line, so that by the time you get to Billy or where the minions are, you already have aura going and it's already doing max damage and it's already skilled, ready to go. So you can like jump off here and then activate aura and get back on to immediately start going for that. At least for the minions, instead of like going all in like on Billy if you don't feel comfy on that one. You're very, very risky. That was very risky. I don't. So you probably would have waited till you had maybe the tier 5 with battery. But one thing too that you can do for the tier 3 is that you can actually line it up for you hit all 3 of them with one battery. But if you don't feel comfy with that, then you can just use it to at least hit 2 of them instead of just throwing battery point blank in one face. That's unfortunate parry. Holiday, I commend the efforts, but it was just wasted. You miss all your parries. I mean, sometimes that just happens, you know. I wouldn't commit. You specifically need to back off. Yeah. That was a good one, and she's been weaving those in. That's flawless on that one. I would have went back for Billy. You're like, we'll go for the Yamato, but you can't push up on that either. Yeah, you can either go back to base to heal. Like you can't do anything right now. You don't have any cooldowns. Like you're kind of like waiting for jump start. So like you could try to go back to base and heal, or you could try to like maybe your team can wait and back off a bit. I don't know. That one was, maybe I'm wrong. That one was kind of like, it was weird. I wouldn't really. Whatever I just said about like the past 30 seconds about just kind of waiting around the walker though, because like there's times too where I just like wait out, like you just wait, you're stalling for jump start, so I understand it, I get it. No, I know it's needed and everything, but you like do have time to go back to heal or not. So I think you made the best decision with kind of what you had. But I would use aura. I would use aura a bit more. You'd never get solo. I mean, sometimes you just don't always just need it. It does definitely help, but so here, like you left your holiday and they were collapsing on holiday. I was actually trying to think of maybe not even going for the guardian, but possibly getting the urn. I'm watching what's happening in the bottom right corner and what's happening in the left side of the map, and I'm like trying to think of like, if instead of prioritizing the guardian, because like the guardian's fucking whatever. Like there's, yeah, it's the guardian, but what's the fucking point? The urn's more important. And I'm like looking at the left side of the map, and I'm like wondering if maybe if y'all could have tried to get that. But then you just, I mean, they just collapsed and swarmed over here, so.
That sucks every time.
You can shoot the minions off the zipline if you want to drop them sooner, so they're slower to walk. I don't know if you ever do that, but I do it just as a force of habit. You don't need a, I guess, or like you and Warden could. Okay, so on this one, you and Warden should contest this. There's 3 on the blue walker, or like I said, this one's an earn opportunity as well. There's 3 on the blue walker. Visca's doing whatever. Warden just left. That one you could have just, even if Warden didn't come, you could have just stayed on blue because you have revive. You turn on aura and just fight the guardian if you really wanted the guardian, and just deal with that. I think going to the secret shop and then rotating over here wasn't necessarily the best use of your time. And now like Lash is over here. They're gonna come to you because they can hear you. Yeah. So in this situation, I would just say at least be aware of farming if you're farming near enemies. Because you know there was a whole fight going on blue, and then instead of even joining the fight, you prioritized the sinners. But instead of like you and Warden both leaving, and then you went secret shop and then sinners, I think you could have just stayed on yellow sorry, green, and you could have fought for the Guardian while they were firing the Walker, or you could have just even picked up the urn. The urn would have been risky in hindsight. What had happened, how they kind of lost that, but really you could have just lived under here. If Lash ulted you, you had a revive. So in this instance, I think you should have fought and contested the Guardian, or at least their neutrals and shit over here, and kept pressure. At least in that instance. But going to the secret shop and then seeing a fight that's happening on blue, but then you doing your side of the map's neutrals, wasn't for sure. That for sure at least wasn't the right call. It would have been like, you could kind of justify it if you're stealing the enemy's jungle, because you're stealing the enemy jungles is always a higher prior than you taking yours down. Like even right now, if you want to be risky, you could take their centers. Their center, like if you feel more comfy, taking their centers is better than yours because you're going on their side of the map and you can get jumped. Like Billy's there, like I mean you wouldn't know that now, but you're waiting for the buffs, which is great. You need to put pressure on other enemies, yeah, or like depending on where you are. I mean, you can, if you're gonna rotate to possibly join, then you should commit to joining. But rarely, like, unless like if there's a team fight that's happening, like if this is 5 minutes and this is happening, I would say the fight that's happening now is more of a prio instead of split pushing, only because if you win at 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, if you win a team fight, you go mid boss, right? So in those instances, team fighting and joining team fights, if it's quick enough that you can rotate, you want to prio that. But if it's not, and like you said before that time, if you don't need to be part of it and you can safely split push, or you feel strong and confident as a big undead person, then just split push instead of rotating and then just farming, right? So, and in this instance too, like we talked about, like stealing, like if you, like this center's been living here, so you can maybe contest him, but Billy is there. It's always a gamble with that because they can rotate pretty quickly. You probably would have actually maybe have died, but again, with you having reanimate though, you should try to, if you feel comfortable with it, you want to try to push the boundaries. Unfortunately, we can see health bar. There's 2 here.
Just wait until I kill you again.
Like at least we're here. At least at this stage of the game, I would definitely say if you see Yamato grappling to you, just turn on Nora. She's gonna be moving into you, right? You had a 700 back. Oh, okay. Then yeah, then that's on me then on that one. Then you made the right choice. I wasn't watching your secured souls. I was watching map pressure. Good on you then for watching your souls. That is the right call, because if you don't want to die, or sorry, if you have that big of a bag, you don't want to give it to the enemy if worst case comes worse. Hey Tex, how are you? Or are you speeding? Why are you speeding?
God, I love this time of year.
I don't think you should have sped unless you talk to your team and you're like, hey, let's do the thing. You wasted your, so far from my point of view, you wasted speed boost. And with it being on the 5-minute cooldown, just be aware. You're in Space Marine 2. Nice. I thought that had a very like mixed reviews with it. Am I thinking of a different Warhammer game? So in this one, never mind then. I was gonna say maybe possibly getting Urn to create a fight or something, but now that Seven's dead, I would actually go to blue here, kill Billy. If you need to, then you can rotate. Yeah, on this one, so on this one, I think you're farming a tad too much because you're farming the neutral. Now you're gonna have to go to yellow. But at this part of the game, if you had killed Billy, you're gonna be at a numbers advantage where you could attempt to do something with the Urn or mid boss. So the longer the game goes, be aware of farming and fights that take place. at the other part of the game where deaths are 20-30 seconds, it's whatever, maybe less than that. But when deaths are, you know, 40 seconds longer, kills really start to matter past 20 minutes. And I think it maybe if you had went to blue and tried to kill Billy, that might have gone better, and then one of you could have rotated to yellow. Again, you're probably thinking of every single other Warhammer game. The only main Warhammer game that I played is Vermintide 2, which I know is not in the same vein as all the other Warhammer games. I do have Total Warhammer 3 though. I played that one for a couple hours. So this is a tricky spot because blue, like there's stuff happening on the other side of the map, and I'm like trying to think of what may or may not have gone, what could have happened otherwise. But you're gonna have to fight, just be aware you're gonna have to fight Yamato now, unless you can get out in time. Solo and duo kills give you more farm than strict jungling.
Support has been invaluable.
That's correct, but my point was Billy was already at your walker, right? Billy was like literally there, and Warden wasn't going to be able to kill him because Warden hasn't been able to kill Billy all game. And instead of you farming, instead of you going and doing solo farming, I think like just it's not a, it wasn't about getting the soul lead. It was about getting a pick to try to make something happen, which something happen would have been Urn or mid boss. Is where I'm coming from. 20+ minutes. It's not as the point. Point is to go for objectives. Forcing objectives happen. I think you could have bought in. So from here, I think you could have bought at the secret shop and then rotated blue. I don't think you could have needed to go to this camp. And you also need to buy. That's the other main reason, is you need to buy. You have a lot of money.
I hope one of those bad boys is under the tree for me.
Even if it's just the minion waves, I if you want to clear them faster, I would try to make use of your aura more.
Your arcane mastery will grow.
There's a whole fight that's going on in blue, so you either need to teleport over there and help, or you just need to split push. And that's kind of what I was talking about, like what's going on. Like y'all, they're doing this. Y'all, they got 2 kills. They got 3 kills. Y'all need to do mid boss. This is mid boss. Just rest mid boss. Y'all, this isn't a take far. This isn't even take the walker. Third walker is kind of a joke, anyways. If what I mean by that is like the last flex slot's nice, but if there's an opportunity to take mid boss, the mid boss is prio. He is. I'm even gonna fucking can't even report on this one. I screen mid boss, yeah. That's good. That's good. Go get Urn. Or I don't know, one of y'all needs to get Urn. Maybe Viscus will get it. You have enough buy on your way if you can to. If there, since Urn isn't here, okay, good. You went for it. Nice. Good. Boop. Okay, just go to yellow, split push yellow. But really, they should. One of them should have got the Urn. To be honest, could have rotated faster. It's fine. Keep aura just keep aura active. I would say try to push the limits a little bit with aura. You'll learn when you're doing too much because you know you're dying. You could also fight Billy. Like if you had aura active before you fight him, like even before that, you could outkill him. Now activate Infuser at this point. Stay close. Jump start. Jump start. Melee. Parry. It's fine. Billy's or Dorm Bebop, go for Bebop. Nice turnaround. Yep. That's the one Victor does Victor things. Played it bad. It's okay. It ended up working out. You played it. You got the best outcome. That's like regardless of what happened, you got the best outcome. Unfortunately, the rest of your team died. Your whole team, yeah. And so when I talked about the urn, they're just that's so from my point of view. And I've seen some E6 streamers say this, but I mean, I could be completely wrong on this one. I think I've seen Deathy say it. Maybe it was, I think it was mainly, maybe it was Crayon. I don't fucking know. But I will say the last walker is kind of a joke. Like, if they ran the urn right now, the urn is like mid boss. Like, it is so OP with the souls that it gives. It is just, the scaling is so strong, and instead of constantly throwing at walkers, one of them literally should have gotten the urn. You made space on yellow, and you 1v2'd them, which is fantastic, and you already had the space created. I think it was neutral. It made it, even if it was on their side, you had the space created, and then they could have tried to do the walker off of that one. So if you communicate and you can try to talk to your team, ask one of them to get the urn. And if no one does it, then you should probably try to do it. But just how what urn gives now, urn's just OP. Urn is the right play after mid boss 90. Pretty much everyone, every time. Yeah, exactly. I 100% like once you have mid boss, you're like, I don't know if this isn't like, cause Deadlock is such a dynamic game. Like, that's one of the reasons why I play. And not only because it's a shooter, like, I don't really give a fuck about the other MOBAs. I have played some of them, but not to the extent that I have with this. But at the ultimate day, it's a lot of a hero shooter for me, which is one of the main reasons why I play it. And because of the dynamicness, it's not always like you must always do this to play it. But especially with the shit that Valve changes and how they change it. But right now, they made the urn so strong with the souls, and you got to keep your lead, right? Like, right now they're fighting. Why the fuck are they fighting this? Like, there's no objective there in the middle of the map. Literally, there's no objective there. There's no walker, there's no mid boss, there's no blah, right? I was watching you, and more of I was just yapping, so I was not paying attention to the other side of the map. You don't know what to do. There's nothing wrong with what you were doing. Only thing I would say is maybe try taking their roof or whatever if you really felt comfy, or rather, you should have taken the urn to take it to your side, because you're gonna eventually find should have taken the urn, right? But right now, with the changes that they push at the end of November, the urn is the best. Like, once you get mid boss, look for, especially if things are new, like if the souls are roughly neutral, or the game's roughly been neutral and it's going back and forth and it's mostly like a tug of war where it's even, you want to do the easy thing first with mid boss, right? And the easy thing is urn compared to a walker. And they just threw everyone at the walker and they got nothing out of it, and they made the enemy catch ahead. So this is just for future reference. When you can, you really want to try to take the urn. I actually have been getting screwed in some of my games because I'm saying, let's try to do, I've been like trying to force the walker. Or sorry, not the walker. I've been trying to force doing the urn when the and losing the urn because of it. When you're going to fights like this, turn on ore before you get to fights. You want your damage to be there. Oh, you warp storm through it. You want ore to be ramped up. Stay on Lash. That worked out though. I just more saying stay on Lash because Lash was lowest, but I guess it was really with that. Go to blue. I wouldn't. So right now though, they're down. They only have 2 people live. You need to press the advantage and like at least get the. You could have rotated blue, get the blue guardian. I guess because mid boss is about to be up. Maybe somebody knows they're about to be up. But y'all could have done mid boss. Taking at least blue guardian. They only had 2 people. But I have a feeling one of y'all is keeping track of mid boss, and then that's why.
Let the ley lines course through you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, you need to go down. I think I could have been greedy, and got a blue guardian. But doing this was obviously the right call. So from my side, I was wrong with mid boss spawning because you did the right thing and didn't overcommit, because there's also the other sides where you stay too long trying to make something happen and you lost the game because there was because you tried to make something happen on the base. So from that side, my part was bad. I'm indifferent on Holiday going to fix yellow. I would have been like maybe just try to force something off of yellow, or sorry, green, and just win. And just lose the walker. You should try to buy before whatever happens. Yes, good. All right, there are 2 minutes left on this, or about a minute. Do you want to watch the last minute? Because I mean, y'all win from here.
Don't stay buried.
38:55. Yeah, so there's 2 minutes left. Do you want to watch the last 2 minutes? Or are you good? It's kind of chaotic, honestly, Zaxi. Like this game, like it was really like all over the place. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We don't know the last couple minutes already. Yeah, I'm like trying to think. Yeah, I know you'll learn from there. Only what thing wise, elsewise, like I could really like think is like. I mean, you were doing the right thing, like farming for a bit. There was a time where, like I kind of like mentioned, pushing the boundary a little bit of like once you do have reanimate, if you feel confident in your skills and like trying to push an objective, and then I would say at least for Victor specifically, try messing around with aura a tad bit more. And once you start learning a little bit on the thresholds, if you feel comfortable trying to use it a little bit more, try experimenting on that, because I think you could get a little bit more damage out of that. And then because then you get 2 main questions. All right, and in the 1 sec. And then the other thing would be is that I think that your team taking the rejuves on the walker while you split pushed, I think the urn not picking the urn up, I think this game would have been a 5 minutes, probably 5 minutes, I'm guessing. This is totally shot in the dark, but I would say maybe about a 32-minute game instead, if things had worked out perfectly with that, because you would have got the urn. If they fought, you would hopefully win, but it would have caught him pressure, or somebody like McGinnis could have stayed under the walker if they really wanted to, or at least distract. But that's at least from that the reason why. From the lane matchup, though, it's really kind of hard to say on what may have kind of helped a little bit better with that one. You said now that you're at least getting extra charge sooner, or at least you're tweaking a little bit. And I think that's the right call. I think having 2 jump starts whenever you're that far behind is a little bit better. And when you're like really being hard pressed, I do like rushing Spirit for the 4.8 with Torment Pulse is the big power spike as well during laning phase. But if you're getting really hard shut down, I think it's like you just have to adjust your build a little bit more sooner rather to accommodate for that. I do like the same build as well with trying to max tier 5 battery first because the lifesteal on it. But if you do end up coming across a lot of debuffs or a lot of stuns, a lot of CC, sometimes maxing jumpstart first over battery is better. But I think overall having battery tier 5 before jumpstart is better. But there wasn't anything like, I don't know, like because of how like scrambled the game was, it's really hard to like say like in this instance do that one because it was kind of like I said, it was all over the place. So I'm sorry it's not like a more direct answer for like when you initially asked the other day on stuff. But we can take another look later on in the next couple days if you want and see what's up. All right, what's it doing? You kind of answered the first question, but how do I not lose the lane so hard, and how do I split push when there's no walker on your side? So split pushing, like it really kind of depends. Like if you have reanimate, you can be greedy with like if you're down 10k souls, you're just going to get killed. But if you're roughly the same souls, or definitely if you're ahead of souls, you can be a little bit greedier with lane pushing because of reanimate, depending on how you play around with that, right? So that's kind of like one thing that I would say is how you can try to split push. The other thing is like, it's not like if you're really far behind, you don't want to split push. Sorry, you don't want to pressure your lane. You just want to farm. So you gotta really, unfortunately, spend 3 to 5 minutes of being boring and just farming neutrals, boxes, minion waves, and not putting pressure, but just taking souls and taking waves so that you can take the souls without creating pressure, so that you don't make the enemy come. You know what I mean? So like if they're like if you're down some and like before like on yellow, instead of like hard pushing this, if let's just say you wanted to farm that side instead of green, you would want them to get closer to your side so that you eat the wave and take all the souls from the wave and then go farm. And then hopefully your minions don't push up too far so that when the next wave comes up, you can take that one. It would create pressure, yes, but it wouldn't be as much pressure if you just like immediately kill it. Especially in base garden, worth it. I don't know what to do with no walker, and I usually push then farm. But it's not 5-5. Do I push or invade the base? That's a good question, and it's really kind of a case by case basis. So like, if you can get a guardian, I think that work can work out. But really, like at that point in the time, like if there is, let me go to the map. So like if I this is also a preface of like, if you ended up going and hearing something else from an E6 streamer, you definitely should listen to them probably more than me, because I'm not a Turnus, I'm not E6. You know, I'm Ascendant, but everybody's an Ascendant, I guess, or there's such a wide variety of skill gap in Ascendant, so it is what it is. So I mean, I always kind of like think that, like, I mean, I don't pretend to know everything, right? And it's always such a huge mix up with the game. But if you look here, like on yellow, the Space Guardian, and there's a team fight like here, or specifically on blue, let's just say that at least on this blue walker, instead of getting the base Guardian and there's a 5v5 at the base or this walker, I think you should rotate to this one, because if you kill this, you should be able to get walker or mid boss, or you should be able to get Urn, assuming either one are up. But if you can rotate and you clear this side and you're all Gucci on the here, and there's something that's close enough that's happening in this mess that you can rotate quick enough, then I think it's worth pushing to this. But if they're fighting here, I don't think you can rotate in a quick enough time. It takes 10-20 seconds, because there's not a lot of, like, you'd have to backtrack to here for the jump pad and then jump across, and then whatever happens to rotate it. Like, the rotation to here for Victor at least is a lot slower than just to here. So like, it's kind of a case by case basis, but in that instance I would at least maybe say you could take the Guardians and then maybe at least do a little shrine damage. But it's kind of questionable. Like, if you do that and you get this, but your team loses and mid boss is up, and then they go mid boss, it doesn't fucking matter that you just took the shrines and the Guardians. So what you're saying is playing Mirage. Bro, I played Mirage and I fucking lost. But that's the complexity that Deadlock has. Like, I mean, I'm sure this is as true with any MOBA, I guess, so to speak. But it's not like, hey, you should always do this versus that. It's really kind of like, how is the state of the game, and what should I do in the state when it's that? How do I not lose the lane? So for the not losing lane part, if you're getting like at a certain point, like, so the 4.8 spike is really good and really strong with Victor, and rushing Torment is a great way for that. But what that does is it causes eventually it's going to cause about a 2-minute gap where you're weak and you're like you're behind. Like, if you don't have that pressure, you what you have to do is you have to play safe. Like, it's not about like, and sometimes it's talking with your community, your teammate, and I do that too. I'm like, yo, let me try to save up for like, I need 1,000 more souls and then we can engage. I've done that. I've told my teammate, like, let me save up. And that's what I've done, is that I like do that. I'm sorry, play safer to not just die, basically not die, and keep some pressure up as much as you can until you can get 4.8. But then the other time, like I did briefly mention, which is probably what you answered, or what I answered, was that if you can't wait for that 4.8 spike, you will have to adjust your build and get something else to help sustain. Even like, you can get spirit shielding if it comes to it. You can get the extra regen, or sorry, healing right if you need it. You know, if you have to adjust your build and you're getting really hard stomp, I guess regardless of the situation, it's really, you gotta be cautious and you gotta play safe, and you know, really try to wait for minions to come to y'all, as much as it kind of sucks, until you have either cooldowns or off a cooldown to at least create some space, some breathing room, or you have reanimate, you know, something to at least create space for the lane to reset while you're trying to catch up souls and not push it. But you definitely don't want to like be on the bridge when you're like waiting for, and you're 2,000 and you need 1,000 souls, and it's really been tough for you, and you don't feel like you have that, you know, that space created. You can't really push out and try to be somewhat aggressive or even just neutral whenever you have no souls, or sorry, not souls. You're waiting for your power spike. And then like Yamato and Lash can both be really good laners if the person is that's playing them is really strong, whether it's Yamato's right click or Lash's slam, etc. So it's unfortunate that both of them had combined together, created a lot of pressure. So from that side, you just gotta have to be like a little bit safer. Not just trying to means you force rotation by pushing objectives that lead your leads. But hopefully that's helped, Zaxi. And like I said, I can take another look at a game later this week if you want, or later on. A lot of made sense. Oh, good. Glad to hear. I wasn't sure if I was I was just rambling and yapping for a bit. So if you have time though, I'm just gonna do like one more game, and I'll do a Victor game if you want to stick around. You'll stick around, send a game if you get one. Cool. Yeah, happy to try to help. Tex, did you see, I mean, you were here for a bit last night, but I wanted to show this for you. So this game here, yes, unfortunately I got some bad news for y'all. If I lane against fucking McGinnis, if I find another McGinnis, I am gonna just fucking one trick her, I think, until I come back from my trip. I'm tired of fighting this. Okay, so Tex, are you here? Look at this wonderful Infernus. Look at this Infernus's, look at this red Infernus, or sorry, this red Abrams. When I saw this, I was a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. He's trying to be like his dad. Yeah. I wasn't tilted. I was talking to Diger about this. I wasn't tilted, but I did shake my head disappointingly. This is somebody, I think they like queued into Infernus, and they are normally like a melee brawler character, or they didn't give a fuck, or they were high or some shit, and they just wanted to meme. Regardless, it's very unfortunate with who we laned against between these four right here. You know how much better Dash would have at least like dashed between these three?
I feel like
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Someone in the
I have been enjoying my Vyper though at the beginning. I've had some pretty good with that. Wasted for the memes, yeah. I don't know. But I think it's just because I'm tired. I really try not to let it show, but I am just so tired of fighting McGinnis. McGinnis. No, McGinnis. Oh, McGinnis is in this one. Okay, that's this one. McGinnis. 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 No, McGinnis. McGinnis. Like, bro. She tilts me so hard. Yay, she is not here. Hello. I've played against this Wraith before. Or Haze, just because of the name, and I have them muted.
I can provide answers, but
Nice.
first you must summon me.
I have both their Haze and Shiv muted. Surely they're not toxic.
No, it'll be fun.
Hey, at least they're on their team, not ours.
Yeah, right? Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky. There it is. I need to reload.
I need to get to the store.
I'm buying. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm tripping.
Holiday spirit for you.
You're going to suffer for this.
I parried her.
Mistake you're gonna make.
Kind of 1 HP, but
That's fine. No, don't commit. She's 1 HP too, but the Shiv's there.
it's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. Yo, what if Snowball's applied Spirit Shred? Just saying.
Don't regret hurting me.
Cool.
Toxins are up.
Wish getting a second wind hurt a little less.
7. I think he's
We
a
might just have to give them away pro.
wonderful toxic Shiv.
Oh my god, I'm getting snowballed. I'm healing ready.
Nice. Parried him.
Teamwork.
Nice.
I'll tear myself apart if I'm not careful.
Check out another snowball kill.
Yeah, I guess so.
I love this time of year.
Wow, incredible. What is he doing?
He wants a snowball kill.
Oh, I see.
Regen.
But don't do gift receipts.
Oh no.
You good?
Backing. I was going for the burst because I had barrage stacks, but Viscous is back. I don't want to die. I write in 15 for you if need be.
Oh shit. Thought he was going for me.
I have right for you in 5.
Through wave and then only took it.
Wowie. Yeah, I should have waited.
I see haze.
Unluckies. Busting 30.
Alright. This is coming from the inside.
My stamina. That might kill me.
I can still make it. How is he alive?
Bust her up.
I'm probably dead.
Fortitude.
Oh my god. I parried one of them. The viscous is absolute.
Jump off.
Okay.
The viscous can die on you. Hit 7. Oh, you can die too. Shit.
I'm trying. Mina's super low. Shiv's chasing you, 7. No! Oh. The
Should
bloodletting. Yeah, the bloodletting.
Infliction. I bet the viscous went all the way back.
Bro.
Just from cube, I think.
He's not. He's running. Check in there, camp.
You're not immune.
Viscous is still pretty low.
Nice suit.
I have right for you if you want it.
I see dynamo.
Nice me.
Through wave and I'll take it. I'm stupid.
Alright, so I died that so it would make space so he could kill her. I'm glad he followed up with that.
They're both afflicted. 1 HP. They can both die.
Gotta be ready.
He's rage. He has rage. Mina's back.
I'm gonna go base.
He should be up here in a second, right?
Solo maze.
Okay.
These guys are mindless, man. They're like diving everything. It's weird.
Almost have our spike. There they are.
Ship's coming, ship's coming.
I see that.
That haze got shit on. Hilarious. She's heavy mailing off every single dagger, by the
Has speed, but I don't know if it'll be enough time.
Every one of them will die.
Haze is back. We don't have to take it this wave. It's like one shot.
Horses. I threw my battery.
Paige, your
It's a pleasure watching you work.
thing didn't damage our stun either, then we went through both of them.
I mean, she didn't look fucking do that.
I was was just trying to help my laner.
No, I mean, it just like, it went through the haze and the viscous and didn't do anything to them. They actually got cucked.
They destroyed the Guardian on green.
Unfortunate.
Take the whip.
Yeah, we just farm for a bit before pushing this.
R7 is huge, it's massive. Green myth's scary. They took our centers.
Mina's missing.
Let's go one shot our top.
Alright, now we do this.
Mina's yellow.
I'm launching over to yellow. Well, farm on blue, 7.
7, I will proxy you on these centers right side if you want to do it.
I'm doing
Check
Mars
your
right now.
doubles.
This guy doesn't have dash. It's Mina.
Yeah, I'll come, I'll come.
He has a million stamina though.
Oh, yeah, Mina, right?
Gun buff
Dynamo
off
has
the
a box.
Yo, what is that damage? I just got basically one shot full HP.
The viscous.
There's 3 still here.
I see Mina.
Mina's here.
Urn is waiting
Coming to Yamato.
It's a haze lord.
I'm going green.
What?
Is the haze like for you now? Okay, good.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna bait her.
She's here. She's away. I'm not chasing.
Damn.
I'm genuinely confused.
We lost a massive wave on green too. That's honestly a bad
Yeah,
fight.
that's unfortunate. Yeah.
That's all good. Good.
Cool down.
Just died for free. I don't get it.
Me? I got. I don't know if he's talking about me or not, but I got fucking lassoed. I got lassoed, bro. Eh.
I can't contain it any longer.
I should have to kill this quicker.
Trade shit. Trade?
Chip has? No, Chip
Does
has
he have
a
a
huge bag. Yeah, he's
Okay,
huge
yeah,
bag.
going.
He's underneath.
I see that handsome bastard.
I can control the pain.
Bro. Viscous is coming over this. Let me up.
They took out the doorman.
Chasing way too far.
Do I have your attention now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not unfortunate. He's afflicted on the viscous, but
Yeah.
we're just chasing down blue with that same bag.
Damn.
Nothing like New York during the holidays, am I right?
I'm behind.
I see Shiv. I see Mina.
He's maxed ult already.
Let's get that on Victor, Yum. It's fine, he gave the bag back, I guess. That's cool. That character is so mindless, man.
Some bullshit.
I'll throw my pain back at them.
I gotta be quick with this one.
Keep forgetting how much that stings.
I think she's not looking to fight. She might be. She's going towards.
Smart thinking. It's Krampus.
Viscous ulted.
I see haze.
Gotta go back for blue wave.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Oh, I'm saying come to you, pocket.
Headed to blue.
It's fine. He's not doing anything.
Okay. There's holiday around us as well.
He's still just poking. Holiday too.
But yeah.
There's a ship. There's a ship on our walker.
Still in that jump here. The Nina. Ah, it's just over, bro.
It's good. Upside, in here, on me. On pocket.
Thanks for the assist.
Seven, take yellow, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Under attack.
Fortitude. I'm getting a 42 buff.
Okay, I got solo block hold.
I'm boosting to your lane. I could probably trade you 7 if you're okay.
Okay.
She has no bats.
The spirit
I can get raked for all my.
Shiv's still here.
gonna feel that for a while.
She's 19k. I don't know that we're shooting, I guess.
Bro, like,
Hey, man.
She healed like 600 off raking you. Fucking
Really
amazing.
didn't think it was gonna push up for that. That's probably why I haven't fucking muted.
We should earn if we can.
you guys
Help you out,
just
help
need
you
to
out.
stop fighting.
We do.
We are down 20k.
This is cathartic.
I'm grabbing this urn. I don't want to fight, even on walker.
Yeah.
The shiv is unkillable. You guys could secure your centers on the right side. That'd be sick. But I mean, die for it.
Bro, these fucking should secure deny, but
I see holiday.
I have max affliction now. Nice. Visca's coming to you guys, care? I'm also coming green.
let's stay here. Dynamo's coming to yellow. Mina's still here at the moment. Mina's on the centers.
Mina.
I'm coming, 7. No bats on this Mina.
I have my affliction up.
She's half on the pocket on left.
Just coming behind.
Dynamo afflicted. Shiv can't. Shiv is gonna be low. Dynamo can't help him.
Haven't done much for that. We gotta get green waves.
He can't help.
Like,
I don't think we don't fight that. We got our pick. That's fine.
Need help on Greenwich.
that's lost.
They destroyed our green walker.
I see holiday.
Coming.
Headed to green.
Bro, those are gonna kill me.
Coming blue.
Our blue walker is under attack.
7, we can probably
This
get the
game's
saves.
just over, bro. I don't know.
Mina's up top too. Wait. I'm dead behind you, okay? Mina has a bag.
Would you like
Yeah, that happened to me too. It's like minus 1400 damage all at once.
God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah. Trying to support yellow, but Mina's there. And Holiday. I could have flicked, but
I don't have buff remover.
she's afflicted. Oh,
Now I do.
The boys are here. I do not want to fight.
too much for me to take?
Sucks that we don't even have like the zip line is fucking bugged or not. There's just no minion to pressure. Okay. Cool.
Okay, in our jungle. Can we do anything about this?
Bro, you are
Coming.
super
Probably not.
passive. Passive negative.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Dynamo has ult care.
Games and bad. I must have been reviewing today.
Thank you, God.
The fuck?
Watch black hole, okay? Dynamo has it.
Be right back.
I don't know where he is.
Making our victory possible.
You guys could just sustain on the walker. I'm gonna get earned. Hey, it's a neutral. I'm not picking it.
I can be tough to be around.
The fuck? Wow.
We also got cursed apple snow.
Oh, she's
if you're
dead.
interested.
Nice. I will say though, Nick, I've been tired of fighting McGinnis. Been not fun.
Pull back.
I'm the best here. Then I don't. At this point, I don't think it's a sleeper.
I'll take my bag.
Headed to blue.
Fuck. Yeah, that's what I hate too. That's why. That's why I like it too. Don't like it too. Oh, we're not doing mid.
Yeah,
Okay.
we mid off that, right? That's 3 picks. Dynamo down for 40.
Support will bring us victory.
Yeah.
I have affliction too. Mina's taking our farm. I'm just gonna let her for mid though.
All tune. I know. It's not fun.
Cool, cool. Yeah, I have afflict.
Tackle's on in, bro. All right, thank you.
afflicted. He's very low in stairway.
I turn off my aura.
Got hit.
She got to turn off my aura there.
Kill him.
But we can kill him. We can kill him.
What's that sting? Can't contain it any longer.
Nice.
On my way.
I'll get green. We need to get the urn if we can too.
Need to leave it all out.
Is she getting urn? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna teleport. I'm teleporting to yellow.
We don't have to just immediately dive and suicide on their walker. We can like starve them a little bit. We are up 4 for like 10 seconds.
Trying to keep her healed away, but there should be a way. Something.
Coming.
Something.
I'm far.
Something.
Isn't it a little cold not to wear a shirt?
That's good running. I should not try to save Jan.
Yeah, I would agree.
The pain will be worth it.
Can you get her, Vic?
Yeah.
Ready to pull them off the battlefield.
Oh my god.
Haze is away. Haze is away. She's in.
To be able to
They're
destroy
not
something. Yep, I agree.
Hold on.
Someone go blue. Or go blue.
Yeah, I'll go back to blue. Get it. Catch it.
Shove green.
Oh, well, need to green. Yeah.
I could try.
I'll go blue
but
when I get
I'm
up.
kind of low.
I don't think anyone can save blue. It's too late.
Under attack.
Just try and get green walker.
Yeah, we tried. We tried it.
You guys are still up. No haze, no mina for 10 more. Dynamo, no refresher. I'm coming to kill Fisk.
Ah, it's a misclick.
Is he near you? Is he fighting?
No. Okay. I don't even want to take that. I'm scared to take that. Bonk. Shh.
People lose their minds this time of year. Best be careful.
We're hanging in by a sliver. Dynamo's here with Viscous.
Careful, careful, careful. I'm not
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
I'm taking
fighting.
doubles. Sure. After doubles, I will magically cover.
I'm tired of the friend who's doing support Visc and had 0 damage, just pure support.
So deep.
Okay, I'm hitting shop and I can fight.
Let's go to the pocket.
Get him that shiv.
There's
I'm just getting safe. I'm like borderline executable.
so
fact, I am
fucking fast.
executable.
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna get low wave and base real quick. I need to buy 2.
Sharped, sharped.
I boost up. I'm fixing waves. I boost.
Oh, I'm dead. There's 3 on me.
Damn. Where's this go? Sometimes I'm not sure with the fucking doors. Like, does it actually
she
take
can't
you
clear.
back or not? You need some spirit items, yeah. I would agree. I would agree. Nice job. Fuck. Probably should maybe get the radius for this one. I don't normally get that already, but 2 blue, I think, besides Viscous. Yeah, it's Holiday.
I see Shiv.
Can almost buy. Shiv's here.
See Shiv.
Fuck, I need to buy.
Gonna fight.
I might as well
I need to buy and then come up there.
fight there.
Nice.
I'm clearing yellow wave.
Can't do much better.
This just got movement.
Someone's on the centers there. I think it's Shiv. No, he's not.
3 blue.
I see Shiv.
Shiv's on the centers of them. Watching for my door, man. Must be on them now.
I see Haze.
3 fixation.
Holiday's off.
Spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Are we all splitting up?
Yeah, you guys are in a good fight. They're trying to chase your pocket.
For sure.
Fight that shit.
For sure.
Shiv.
Shiv and Haze.
Black hole coming
Dynamo's
to
going
Victor.
in. Dynamo's going in.
Got Shiv. I'm chasing Dynamo.
You started this fight.
You saw nothing.
Mina's on our doorman. Fuck.
Okay, he's in Holiday, guys. Nina's in our base. Doorman. Nina's just chilling in our base.
Mina's behind you guys, killing Dorm. Mina's gonna come behind you guys and kill. Victory Elon.
Not by choice.
Yeah, I got you.
Not by choice. Game he played, he ganked blue in like 5 minutes and the page was getting
Like,
pissed, that's
literally
why, so I
zero
turned and
deflection. I'll take
killed the
that,
Ruben, took
boss.
tower, and that's fine. I've been enjoying Vyper actually for the first half of the game. And then there's like 3 minutes where I don't enjoy it. There's like 3 to 5 to 10 minutes where I don't
try
enjoy,
however
and
you
then the
work it,
last bit I do
bitch.
enjoy again. You don't know. I like the. I mean, I always liked her because of her Venom and the 4. I've been playing her because of the 4.8
Don Viscous coming.
Dagger and Venom, and it's been fun. But yeah, I haven't necessarily been like the best games overall so far. I feel a little squishy, and there's times in the game where I'm so afraid to do anything. Yeah, the region is pretty hard at times.
I guess when they read you.
You're gonna be over here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know where to actually go at the moment.
No, not fast enough.
Oh, cool. Maybe that's the reason
Still on
why.
that wave, yes. So,
My Yamato's a gun, Yamato.
Shiv there too. We don't know where anyone else is.
Spinning over. We need to make sure we kill him if we're gonna fight him.
I can't contain it any longer.
It's fine, we gotta redo all
Fine,
of
we stripped a rejuve. We should chill. We don't know where they
I'm
are.
back. I'm clear. I'm clear wave. Clear wave.
It is on me.
Can you live? We cleared a rejuve, that's good. If they keep chasing, I have a flick.
I'm back in. I'm healing.
That's no lasso.
Do you love her healing?
Is this Haze a fucking freak or what?
Yeah.
I mean, this
You didn't know
goose-
Bats? Dynamo's here, okay?
This is too much for me to take.
Making some space by just existing.
Oh my god. I got daggered.
Damn it. My Warp Stone just got off cooldown too.
Think you're winning? I don't have a choice.
There's one.
Damn it. Too greedy.
That's good. Dynamo still has ult, okay? Okay.
How much of a gun? He's full gun viscous.
Now there's a solo black hole. Cool. Has refresher then, yeah?
No. No refresher.
You're waiting for it. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off after this one. That's for sure. Don't know how much I'll be playing tomorrow either.
Who's stunning Flicked Walker?
That's the work.
I think so. You can Flicked Walker.
Excuse me.
I haven't played a lot of Pocket lately. I feel like I've seen it done.
Viscous is here, right there.
Earn is not our side.
Oh, that's risky business.
Coming.
Every one of them will die.
He's afflicted, so is Dynamo. Wait, no, Dynamo no.
On the dynamo.
Hold on. I'm grabbing that blue wave.
Headed to Broadway.
But you deserve a good job.
Marlin with a staple gun, Victor.
Oh, no one's.
Be right back.
Yeah, clear green. Viscous.
They can backdoor Viscous' gun.
Enemy could be anywhere.
I don't even know where to go.
Need to pick me up.
We're good. Yeah, I'm rotating green wave, or yellow wave. We do wave.
He's here.
I can control the pain.
Soul jar is here.
Fine, Mina.
Oh my, whoa, my bad.
Between me and my destiny.
Back. I see Mina.
Back up.
Weird.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Viscous' entire express shot burst just procced Lucky Shot and he did like 1800 gun damage to me in one shot.
That's okay.
They might just win.
My bad for thinking I could clear blue on the way home. My bad for thinking I could do that. Unlucky. Gun Yamato's gunning. I guess I should have just came blatantly on yellow. They don't touch it.
Two in.
That was fun.
That's unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna go. Later.